Charles the Fourth, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story
All right, back to Henry.
Look at you, lover boys.
That dog you have here. It's familiar.
Don't you remember? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. Faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. Been hanging around the mill ever since.
How's he doing?
Lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
You won't starve to death then? What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
He obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoiled then.
No. He just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came. He runs off now and again. He always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker. No, I don't want to think about Skalitz. So, I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and
There you
lovable.
go.
I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
On. He's got no one.
All right. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. Sniffing around somewhere here.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? Alex, remember? Wanna go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me. What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much. I can't right now. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
These pop flowers. Boy, it could start a pharmaceutical company picking up out here. Now, let me not just walk past all these poppies. Herbalism.
That's a good boy. That's my boy. Good boy. That's my boy.
Come on.
There's a good doggy. That's my boy.
Oh yeah, Darkness. And if y'all want something to watch, I'm in that medieval shit live on Twitch and YouTube. So feel free to hop on in. Oh wait, neither one of y'all got a secondary monitor set up. Never mind. You ain't got it on hooked up. I'm surprised you don't, cause I be having I have my a TV that I have as my, what up Satan? Sanguinius. I have my one of my TVs set up as my third monitor until I plan on getting another monitor for my primary. Then I'll turn my primary to my secondary into my tertiary. And I might put this TV in another room after I do that. Or I'll keep it in here. I don't know yet.
What?
What? Over here? No. Something already though.
Can you help me with training my dog?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right. But it will cost you.
Yeesh, that boy want a lot of money.
Maybe another time. Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake, he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. Nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
No, I haven't started doing the tournament yet. I don't have lockpicks? Fuck. I'm gonna I haven't made it to that town yet. I gotta take care of a few more things before I can get there and start working on my swordsmanship. You know I'm gonna be doing them tournaments though. I don't have a spade. Brother, did I not set myself up at all last time? Is it grave robbing if no one sees you?
Christ wound, what a fucking stink. Nothing on the left hand. The right? Nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, a stench makes me want to puke. Heshek will pay for this.
Oh, I just need a lockpick. I thought I had lockpicks. I can get in his apartment, his house. Sure, it's in there. Hey, here goes good. Don't mind me saying I'm just starting a pharmaceutical company. A couple natural ingredients. Start up. Ow. That's crazy. That's here will have any outtakes.
What kind of trick were you trying to pull last time, you cur? I went all the way to the mill for nothing.
Jesus Christ be praised.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
See where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Ever lad. Bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his hand.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
Should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you. Here's a lockpick.
What's up? Call my name.
Back to you.
Give me. Yeah, I can hear you. Give me 5 of them. That's something to work with. I just gotta somehow beat it. Gotta go fast. Yeah. Oh. What the fuck? Why is it breaking?
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. Not worth a 10 penny.
Overloaded. In and out before he got back. So he did just see me leaving. How bad would it be to try to kill the executioner of the town in straight combat? Oh God.
I'll have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I could do a job like that. Now run with the ring, Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnis. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon. Clever fellow like you will never want for. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Thanks for your trust. Well, that'll come in useful. I've got some goods here whose owner...
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Good luck then.
Hold on to it. Yeah, do I have a horse? Horse. Damn, that actually is.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sasa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. Fine fellow, we get to know. His heart's in the right place. He's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that user, the merchant Wolfram Prue. Slimy bastard. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into it. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. Before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this.
Can you tell me... What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. You want to keep a close eye on your belongings when... I'll be glad to see the back of them.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the letters. This mess isn't... Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's... But that usurper from Hungary.
You know anything about those Cumans?
Heathen scum that Sigismund brought. Why do you even ask? Seen with your own two eyes what they...
That's all. Would you teach me something about the milling? Like how to get things out of strangers into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we... Good luck then. I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you. Take something. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, better chance you have of finding something valuable. Also, caught it. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out. Carefully. Fast enough, so. Try stealing my dagger. There, mixed up with other things. Caught you! This was for real, I'll be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Okay, this is how this works.
Caught you!
Oh, okay.
This was for real, I'll be yelling for a guard. Try it again. That's the way. I hardly noticed you there. Think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
Greetings, Henry.
I'd like to know... So, how'd you like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need. So tired of us.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive. The main thing. They have shelter, but scraping by. Rattay's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
That's all.
We should not start this burning at night. Sounds like a
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. Mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he committed.
All right, then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
What do you want from me?
Good day to you.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Anish is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be every day.
Life like in...
Life is good here. Even better if the damn refugees would only vanish.
How do the Ratai folk get on with...
Well, they have it tough now. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of it. What if one of them's brought the plague with them?
You heard anything about the Cumans?
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. Soldier was saying in the alehouse, barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women. They hold nothing sacred, the filthy Edens.
You know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
How should I now?
What do you want? May the Lord watch.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
You agreed?
That's a poor offer.
Last offer.
Come now. It's a little more and we have a deal.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Mark?
Forgot they make torch.
What do you want?
A room. I'd like a room.
God be with you.
You know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
How should I know?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good day.
The tournament ground.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Good fella. That's my boy. Good boy. That's my boy.
Rip.
Good boy. That's my boy.
Greetings, Henry.
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
Acting right there.
Stop! I need to search you. Well?
Why?
Such are my orders.
I expect your superiors will have a thing or two to say about this.
Oh, yeah. Likely story.
As you wish.
This is stolen, damn it. And this too. That'll right here and be glad that's the end of it. Now you can...
A torch will help. Your field dry barrow. Great.
You survived.
Aren't you observant?
Still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father. He's dead. So get out of here.
Can't avoid this forever, you.
Of course I can. It's you who can't piss me off forever.
Really want to... Really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine. I owe you. What am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money, if you forgive my debt.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
No way. Smells as fishy as a week-old carp.
And I don't know what I can do for you.
I'll be with you.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
Knives, axes, stakes, bows. Get the best striking.
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs, loses. No knives, axes, or any of that shit. Forfeit your wager for that, got it?
Why for silver?
Come on up and take a look.
Do I really have to tell
I've
you?
got everything.
Look at yourself, and then look at the
knives,
others.
bombs,
All they've got
words.
to wager is their labour. You coin.
Like that, yeah.
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy. Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches.
That be the smith's son, Hal.
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Gallet.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
Needed to bury my parents.
Oh, see. Your father fought like a lion. Sorry.
Saved my life.
Not just yours. He was a good man. You did right to bury him.
Even managed that. Failed to save him.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. You'd better make good use of it.
Right. Just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness, land of ours is shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as Hanush. But I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. Pilchstein is yours for as long as you need it. Enough for your men, you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to sending you to the castle.
I'd be honoured. Pilchstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
So they'll have to get used to it until it...
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown. Him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. Need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungary.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
Give him his due. I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. Thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly. This one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. Less he pays, or they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
You doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
Sorry, sir, but bury my parents.
Had to? You think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man. Mother, remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
Like that.
I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
They are in my life. He distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Bill, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
You're so concerned, Father. Maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and crows. One skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. Prudence is the better part of valor. Dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. Woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage. You need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Apon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. Should have run as well. Henry's earned some punishment. How do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier. A wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father. He's a blacksmith. Recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, I'd like to enter my service.
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. Doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
True. Bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. One of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
Rely on it.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't.
Are taking place in Whoa. Ronald, what kind of steaks you cooking? Oh man, probably stepped away.
Captain Bernard's not here. Should stop by during the day.
Hey, isn't it?
The Lord be praised. What brings you?
What are the rules of the tournament? Is there anything I should watch out for?
Well, it's not a life or death struggle. We're not barbarians, after all. Anything in particular you'd like to know?
How long does it go on?
All day long. The combatants have to go through several tough bouts before the outcome is decided. Usually the victor is announced before sunset, but it's not unheard of for duels to drag out until nightfall.
How many rounds do I have to win to become the final victor?
Depends how many people enroll. Today it comes out of 3 rounds. The combatants who win the first round go through to the second. and the winners of the second will fight each other in the final duel.
What are the rules of combat?
The tourney is for commoners, but that doesn't mean chivalrous behavior doesn't apply. Anyone who leaves the arena before the winner is announced forfeits the duel. If you strike an opponent who has yielded, he'll be disqualified too.
What do I have to do to win? Do I have to beat the opponent every time, or do I get several tries?
To get to the second round, you have to beat your opponent twice in the first one. If both opponents win one bout each in the round, the victor is decided in a third duel. Whoever wins that one goes on to the next round.
What kind of weapons are used in the tourney?
You can take your pick. In the first two duels, that is. If a third duel is needed to decide the matter, Sir Hanush chooses the weapons.
Can I borrow weapons and armor here?
Not only can you, you have to. This is about fighting skill, not about who's got the best kit. So you and your opponent get the same. There's equipment prepared for all the combatants. As soon as you sign up, you'll have armor and weapons prepared for you too.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
Up to you.
Get lost, or you'll have me to reckon with something you're looking for.
Not at all. I'm glad you worry about me. Shows you care. Why don't I come and see you? Show me how much you've cared for me.
You rogue. Not tonight. Cousin is visiting.
Right, tomorrow night then. Make sure you have some pies.
Oh, all right then. Have to work.
I will indeed. I'll bring a pitcher of ale.
Health to you.
Can I ask? What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. Lord spent most of his time making merry. Grow out of it, no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Sigismund came, and then you folk. It was a fine, peaceful life here.
Erikstein is a fine castle.
It'll be even finer once you all clear out, and I can move back into my chambers.
Damn.
You know who those soldiers of Sigismund's are, Captain?
Call them Cumans or Kipchaks. Lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. Herdsmen, excellent horsemen, barbarians too. Turn to Christ.
What will become of the Skalitz refugees?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself. Hope things can settle down quick and you lot can clear off.
Thank you. All I wanted to know. I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig said.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then. That's what Sir Radzig wishes. Because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. Keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. Got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Not bad. All right. Nice. Nice. All right. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Not bad. All right. Very good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Well done. What's going on? Not bad. All right. Now let's see how you do with defense. Not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. Wrong! All right. That's it. Ow. Good. Well done. Very well then. See what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Ow. Good strike. Ow. 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 Fine. That's enough. My work cut out, it seems. That's life. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Wrong! Damn it! That's it! All right! Well done! Wrong! Again! That's it! Very good! Right, lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. Move knocks the blade aside. Ow! No, that's not it! No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. Have to move along with the attack. Again. Too soon again. Ah, that's it. Very good. Nice. Not bad. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. All right. Try and catch the rhythm. See the sword move, you move at the same time and deflect it. No, again. Ah, that's it.
Okay.
Ow. No, not like that. Good. Not bad. Good. Ow. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go. Ow. Captain Bernard! Wait a while, Henry. Thanks, Sir Hound. Bring you here. My way. I noticed you're entertaining Sir Radzig's guest. Not the hammer. Sir Radzig's orders. I'm actually here for archery. Heavy. You don't mind? Not at all, my lord. Good day to you. Wait. Try not to. Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. One more way to evade a strike. Simply step aside. Back, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. Same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. No, that's not it! Well done. Ah, that's it. All right. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. All right. Well done. Not bad. And the last thing for today, a trick. Raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment. The opponent won't even know what hit him. All right, draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. All right. Very good. Very good. No, not like that. No. Good. Wrong. Wrong. Again. wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. Don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. Might have talent. Talent alone won't do. Practice. Got nothing better to do, and you're in the mood for it. Come and train here with me. Teach you something more when you're up to it. Leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me. See then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there. Start. Another thing. On this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring. Be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks. Get in position. Now concentrate. Bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. Shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. Then organized contests in Prague. You wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. Not enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Hail on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers. If you were about to draw it back more, all one movement, arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. Arrow drops quickly. Trained a bit, you get yourself a better one, and those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Mastered the bow a bit, don't need it anymore. Well, that was awful. Didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time. Nothing will come of him anyway. At the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say? Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
Braggart, who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, sir. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Anytime.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Congratulations, Sir Hans. Nicely shot.
Thank you, Bernard. I get to keep the bow.
He beat
So,
my ass.
blacksmith, do you know your place now, or do you need more reminder?
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Anish has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. Explicitly told me.
I know. You can just tell him I didn't listen to him. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Go.
Bring it on! Oh dear, did that hurt? Well landed. I haven't even stopped. Missed. Yeah. Now you're dumb. We're even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen. I suppose I should give you credit for taking on my challenge, despite your limitations.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, blacksmith. Don't worry, it's the last time we'll meet. More fun like this soon.
Keep me with the bow, but I fucked him up with that sword.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection. Be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen, too. Now, go to the rat house. Bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Do I go straight to a tournament? Okay.
Greetings. What business?
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and I'll gladly sign you up. I'm certainly not going to do it here and now. And don't forget to bring 3 score groschen with you.
Jesus Christ be praised. Luck to you.
Gotta go back.
Good health to you.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little. As it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. Seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriate. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
Certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger. You don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the Watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the... And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some
Hmm. He's Ron said, "Nigga, you're speaking bullshit. I'm calling it out." He said, "You can't bullshit me on this one." I do too.
We're after something here.
I was
tell
told to
me.
pick up a kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
Kiss and a hug as well.
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Good health to you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Agree?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
Satisfied?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Very well. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Good fella. That's my boy. That's a good boy. That's my boy. Good boy. That's my boy. Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way. Come with me, Henry. You'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns. Make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Finally, it tells me how to walk.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro proto-notarius, scribe. And the jailhouse. Don't want to...
Red Beach,
Naturally,
just this
we have an
morning.
execution
So, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the... This pillory was brand new in autumn. 2 people have already been rotting on. Swordsmith. What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
I want you here. Is that veneer pile not big enough for you?
You two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in the square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms? Even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
What?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any arms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday. My belly's empty again today.
True.
What would you know about it?
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
Oh, thankful to Hanush. Town burgers got. Poor folk wouldn't be letting. Now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here. This square here looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. Also got bakers. mad merchant Wolfram Prude. Prude has a pretty daughter, Jane, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we? Arms, please, sir. Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent? Oh, what's the matter? Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else. Who am I bothering here? Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you. All right, I'm going. Damn beggars. Offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. Not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. Be going there later. Let's move along to the Inner Bailey. Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and not working it. Apprentice is standing in. I hear you're a blacksmith apprentice. God could help if...
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you. What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. Killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Time flies, eh? Agnes is wonderful.
But I guess after this mission, I think I'm gonna take a break.
The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Erhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions. Rights to half of something, so on. Take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory. God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. Quiet.
Good. Where's Moimir anyway? He's supposed to be here.
Help
Ah,
me,
yes.
people,
He hasn't
please.
turned up
I'm
yet.
from Skalitz and I lost everything I had.
Now where might he have got to then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it. We leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
Where is he?
In tavern. He was thirsty, so he
went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him. What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me. Let's have a drink. That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here
Why not?
I can't wait to see how you throw.
Yeah.
Oh, a meal to go with the ale, please.
Here, enjoy it.
We'll see.
Coming.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No. That's it. This'll be the one. Finished. We'll see. Not
don't believe it. That's it. I was lucky, but that's what it... One more thing and we're done for the... Bringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
Hey, shall I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Alright, yep, I'm taking a break on. Taking a few hours.